Today we're going to talk about the most photogenic city in the world. It is one of the most well-liked tourist destinations, and it's not hard to understand why. Taking pictures in this city is like an Instagrammer's craft. It has brightly colored homes, historical ruins, street art, and lovely old town alleyways to explore. It's a symbol of antiquity, a capital of culture, and a creative hub. You will never be out of locations to photograph and get photographed at. And who doesn't like flaunting their holiday pictures? So, without birthing any more curiosity, let's look into the top 5 things that you can do in Plovdiv, Bulgaria, the most photogenic city in the world. Number 5, the magical ancient theater. How about a quick time travel to the 2nd century into the reign of Emperor Trajan? For that, you'll have to visit this beautiful and one of the best preserved ancient theaters in the world. That also makes it to the list of the most photographed locations. It attracts everyone's attention and exudes the spirit of ancient Rome with its 28 concentric rows of seats, intriguing inscriptions, and magnificent statues. Imagine the spectacular performances, games, and events that have taken place there thanks to the theater's unique architecture and acoustics. Before it was a theater, it is said to be the temple of the Thracian goddess Bendis. All those preserved Greek inscriptions on the walls very much indicate some worshipping that has been happening in the temple. With seating for about 5,000 people, it is now also utilized for concerts and performances. But watching your favorite band perform at the ancient theater is infinitely superior to doing so in a stadium because the experience is so much more powerful and spectacular. Number 4, the historical Athens Fortress. Athens Fortress has a lot of history associated with it, and it surely has an amazing architecture that is worth capturing. A medieval castle that perches precariously on a ridge above the Asenitsa River is just a short drive or bus ride southeast of Plovdiv. This impressive structure stands out against the expanse of limestone rocks and pine brush as you approach by road. The fortress's walls zigzag down the steep mountainsides, protecting a perch that has served as a stronghold for up to 6,000 years, dating back to the Thracians' time. What you see today dates back to the 1200s, and the Church of the Holy Mother of God has the best preserved portion. Near the fortress, there is a small parking area and a signboard explaining the historical background of the landmark. The St. Mary of Petric Church, which can be reached via a steep, narrow path, is the only structure that has survived. In Bulgaria, the St. Mary of Petric Church is a magnificent example of medieval religious architecture. It has been rebuilt and is currently being used as a church. On the most well-traveled pilgrimages through the Rhodope Mountains, Athens Fortress is a significant stop. The fortress's top offers an incredible view that is worth seeing and should be preserved with photographs. Number 3, Plovdiv Old Townhouses. Many of the most photogenic locations in Plovdiv can be found right here in the Old Town, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site entirely. There is more than just lovely architecture and history to be found in the cobblestone streets of the Old Town. While roaming around here, you'd feel that time has stopped and magic will prevail like nowhere else. Alongside experiencing the abundant scenic views and knowledge, you will experience joy and happiness. The architectural reserve of this old town that's located on the 3 hills of Plovdiv evokes the spirit of antiquity. You will come across a variety of oddities, inns, stunning old Renaissance buildings in Bulgaria that have retained their original charm, churches, temples, a stunning amphitheater, wonderful walls, pagan temples, baths, and aqueducts. If you enjoy the feeling that historical places bring to you, this is the place for you. The old town is alive with the energy of the past, and anyone who encounters it gets lost in it, losing track of time. You can feel the romance and the magic in the air while walking through the cobblestone streets, as well as the museum houses and inns. You will be awed by their splendor and will never forget it. Number 2, Kapana, the creative heart of the city. The entire Kapana district is stunning, and if you want to take a photo in one of the most colorful Instagram spots, this is the place to go. Kapana is an emotion, a provocation, and a puzzle all rolled into one. Kapana, which means the trap, is both subtle and significant, as well as magnetic. It is the heart of Plovdiv's urban living and deserves exactly this kind of spirit and future of a creative district, as well as an appealing space and hub for artists, curators, artisans, architects, software specialists, urbanists, writers, musicians, and citizens from all over the country and abroad, whether they have a recognizable art level or are simply visitors. There is no other place in Plovdiv with such a concentration of activities, creating such a remarkable sense of urban environment and atmosphere that has been in existence for more than 5 centuries. The entire Kapana neighborhood is buzzing with street art, and there is so much awesome art to be found while walking through this small neighborhood. And if you're wondering what makes the Kapana district so unique, the answer is simple. It's so easy to find. Being close to all of the city's major attractions, you can't help but become a part of the concentration of galleries, studios, workshops, pedestrian street spaces, bars, and restaurants. The atmosphere is very warm because you'd feel welcome here. Kapana offers a wide range of possibilities, from tasting local and European cuisine to getting comfortably lost in the cozy ambiance of the little streets. It gives you a feeling of connection and warmth because you will be surrounded by friends even if you are visiting the district for the first time. Number 1. Explore Plovdiv Hills. Plovdiv is known as the City of 7 Hills. There used to be many more, but now there are only 6 of them, 3 of which are concentrated in the Old Town, also known as the 3 Hills. They are concealing a plethora of cultural, historical, and archaeological treasures. They are the kind of beauty that once seen, you will never forget. Plovdiv's 6 hills rise like large humps from the city's core. Markovo Tepe was excavated for its syenite stone in the 19th and 20th centuries. Most of the stonework around Plovdiv is made of this syenite, so if you walk through the city streets, you might think you're on Markovo Tepe. The remaining 6 hills are forested, and locals will tell you that you must climb all of them to see the sunsets from each one. If you don't have time for that, try Zendem Tepe, a natural landmark that stands more than 300 meters tall. It was formerly known as the Hill of the Nymphs and Dryads. There is evidence that once stood majestically at the top of the hill was a huge statue of Apollo. It was recognized as Cin Tepe during the Ottoman era, which is Turkish for the Hill of the Ghosts. The Dalai Lama spent his time here during his visit in seclusion for 2 hours, engaging in meditation and uniting with nature. The hill is a motivational location where you can search for and discover yourself. All of these hills are spectacular and offer breathtaking views. They are radiant, beautiful, and magical. How did you like the most photogenic city in the world? And what's that one spot you found the most interesting here? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, where to next?